Hello everybody! In this video, we will be looking at some calculations with exponents. I will explain the product rule as well as why is anything to the power of 0 equal to 1. Now I want to explain something we call the product rule. And what this means is whenever inside a bracket there's a times b raised to the power of n, then you can raise each variable individually. Therefore, ab in a bracket raised to the power of n becomes a to the n, b to the n. If I give you this example, x squared y to the 4 raised to the power of 3, then you can see that there's x times y and then there's a bracket. So the bracket implies multiplication. So what you're going to do is you're going to raise that 2 to the power of 3. In other words, you're going to say 2 times 3 and 4 times 3. There, I did it for you. X to the 2 times 3, y to the 4 times 3, and your answer x to the 6, y to the 12. Let's look at some examples. Now, very important, if you want to use the product rule, this has to be multiplication. And then it's 2 cubed times 4 squared raised to the power of 4. And then you're going to take the 4 and you're going to give it to every exponent. In other words, it becomes 2 to the 3 times 4 times 5 to the 2 times 4, which is 2 to the 12 times 5 to the 8. Another example, 2 outside of a bracket times 3 squared b raised to the 2. So this is very important to note that this 2 is on its own. It's got nothing to do with whatever is going on inside of the bracket. And then there's now a 3 squared and a b, so you're going to take the 2 to both. Therefore, this 2 stays outside of the bracket. It doesn't get that other 2 as an exponent. It will just be 3 to the 2 times 2, b to the 2. So with the b there was an invisible 1. So it becomes b to the 1 times 2, which is 2. And then your final answer will be 2 times 3 to the 4 b squared. And then you can even take the 3 to the 4 further by saying 3 to the 4 is 81 b squared, and then 2 times 81 becomes 162 b squared. On this example, now if it's a fraction, then you can still say take the 5, give it to the 4, give it to the 3, but with multiplication. So the numerator will be a to the 4 times 5, and the denominator will be b to the 3 times 5. And then your final answer, a to the 20 divide b to the 15. Now, on this rule, a to the 0 is equal to 1. This means anything to the 0 is equal to 1. And then the reason why you can say that is if I give you 2 to the 4 divide by 2 to the 4, and we write it in expanded form, it becomes on top the numerator 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 over at the bottom 2 times 2 times 2, etc. Then you can say 2 goes in itself once, 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 etc., 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 etc. And then all of that is a 1. So that is the one part of the statement in the blue scroll there. Then the same sum, 2 to the 4 over 2 to the 4, you can do it in a different way by using the law where when it's division, you can subtract exponents permitted the bases are the same. So this 2 will go and stand on top of that one, and then it's 2 to the 4 minus 4, and then you have the left hand side of that statement, 2 to the 0. And this is why anything to the 0 is 1. But you don't have to show me that. You can just remember. If I give you a little sum, 3 to the 0, you write 1. A to the 0, 1. Y squared z cubed to the 0, inside a bracket, 1. Even this one. 5 to the 0 plus 6 to the 0. 5 to the 0 is 1 plus 6 to the 0 is 1. Therefore, 1 plus 1 is 2. And then on this one, you must be careful. The 3 is outside of the bracket, and it's only the 5b inside the bracket that's raised to the power of 0. So in your answer, the 3 will write with, and then it's the 5b to the 0, that's 1, and therefore 3 times 1 is 3. Now let's look at some mixed examples. Use the exponent rules and laws to simplify the following. On number 1, negative 5 cubed plus 2 cubed squared. Now on the first one, this 3 as the exponent. Remember, this is a negative and that's an uneven number. So therefore your answer will remain negative. And then 5 cubed is not 5 times 3 is 15. No, it's 5 times 5 times 5. So that expression over there becomes negative 125. And then on the second one, this bracket means multiplication. So that becomes 2 to the 3 times 2, which is 2 to the 6. And then with your calculator, 2 to the 6 is 64. And then minus 125 plus 64 is minus 61. Number 2. 4b squared times 5b cubed. So we start with the coefficients. A coefficient is the number in front of the variable. So we say 4 times 5 is 20. And then on the variables, b and b, the bases are the same. It's multiplication. Therefore, we add exponents. So that one, 4 times 5 is 20. And then b to the 2 plus 3 is 5. Therefore, the answer 20b to the 5. Number 3. On this one, the 3 will go to the 5 and it will go to the 4. But remember, bracket means multiplication. So that becomes, on the numerator, 2 to the 5 times 3, and on the denominator, 2 to the 4 times 3. And then on this one, anything to the 0 is 1. Now, 2 to the 5 times 3 becomes 2 to the 15 divided by 2 to the 12 plus 1. And then we can use the law that says when it's division and the bases are the same, we subtract exponents. So this 2 will go and stand on top of that 2, and then it becomes 2 to the 15 minus 12 plus 1. And 15 minus 12 leaves you with 2 to the 3 plus 1. And remember, 2 to the 3 is not 6, it's 8 plus 1 is 9. I really want to explain some misconceptions in exponents with you, just to make sure that you don't make the common mistakes that students usually make. Now, first of all, when I give you inside a bracket 7 minus 4 raised to the power of 3, then students want to say it is 7 to the 3 minus 4 to the 3, and this is very, very wrong. And the reason is because of this minus. You cannot raise this power there because of the minus. If it was a multiplication, you could do it, but not with a minus. So how will you do the sum? If I give you the same sum, in a bracket 7 minus 4 cubed, then you can say inside the bracket 7 minus 4 is 3 cubed, which is 27. The next sum, 2 to the 3 times 2 to the 5. Let's see. This is definitely not 4. You cannot say 2 times 2. That's not what the law says. The law says when the bases are the same, you add exponents, but then this base was supposed to be 2. Therefore, 2 to the 3 times 2 to the 5, the correct way is to write 2 to the 3 plus 5. When I give you x plus y to the m, it is definitely not x to the m plus y to the m. And the reason is because of this plus. If the sum was x times y to the m, yes, then you can say it's x to the m, y to the m. If I give you 2 squared plus 2 cubed, it's definitely not 2 to the 2 plus 3. And the reason why you can't say that is because this is a plus. If this was a multiplication, yes. And another mistake the students make is to say it's 2 to the 2 times 3. No, not at all. Very wrong. What you can do, 2 to the 2 plus 2 to the 3, you can say 2 squared is 4 and plus 2 cubed is 8 and 4 plus 8 is 12. Let's look at more examples. The question is simplify. Number 1. You find 5 cubed times a times a times a squared. Now remember, if there's no exponent, there's an invisible one. Therefore, 5 cubed is definitely not 15. It's 5 times 5 times 5, which is 125. And then you can apply the rule, the law that says when you multiply and bases are the same, you add exponents. That's why that's 125 a to the 4. Number 2, 10 squared cubed will be, this bracket means multiplication. Therefore, it's 10 to the 2 times 3, which is 10 to the 6, and 10 to the 6 is 1 million. Number 3, inside a bracket, negative 2n squared, and then the whole bracket is cubed. So again, this is a negative and this is an uneven number. So your answer will remain negative. And then the 3 will go to the 2 and to the n squared. So your answer is negative 2 to the 3 n, and then this one will be 2 times 3. And then in the next step, 2 to the 3 is 8. So the answer, negative 8 n to the 6. Number 4, inside a bracket, 7 to the 5, a to the 9, raised to the 0. Anything raised to the 0 is 1. And then number 5, 5 over 6 squared. So what you'll do, the 2, the square, will go to the 5 and to the 6. So it becomes 5 squared over 6 squared, and then 5 squared is 25 over 6 squared is 36. In the next video, I will deal with squares, cubes, and roots with exponents. Click on the video in the left-hand corner to take you straight to the next video.